Hello everyone, welcome to our storytelling session. I am Jing Ying
I am Yvonne.
and we are thrilled to have you with us today. We love sharing magical tales and we have chosen an extraordinary one just for you. The story we will tell is called Merida and the Three Wishes.
This enchanting story is about a brave and curious girl named Merida who ventures deep into a mysterious forest. There, she meets a powerful sorceress who grants her a magical charm that allows her to make three wishes. With each wish, Merida learns valuable lessons about courage, kindness, and the importance of being careful with what we wish for. But as she soon discovered, magic can be unpredictable, and her journey is filled with challenges, surprise, and unexpected twists.
Will Merida's wishes lead her to the happiness she seeks, or will they take her on a path she never expected? We can't wait for you to join us on this exciting journey filled with wonder, adventure, and a touch of magic. So, get comfy and let your imagination take you into Merida's world. We hope you enjoy Merida and the Three Wishes as much as we enjoy preparing it for you.
The forest air was thick and damp with the scent of moss and the faint rustle of leaf underfoot. Merida sprang through the woods, heart pounding, her hands trembling as she clutched the faint glow of magic that now swirled around her fingertips. The sorcerer's voice echoed in her ears. "Three wishes, girl, but each comes with a price." Her breath caught as she reached a clearing. The magic swirling around her fingers felt heavier now. "What have I done?" she thought, sinking to the ground. She could already hear the soft murmurs of the price she would have to pay, though she didn't yet know what form it would take. It had all started just that morning, though it felt like a lifetime ago. Merida was a simple village girl, known for her love of tales about magic and adventure, but she had long been dissatisfied with the quiet life of her small village. She dreamed of more excitement and more freedom. Yet her family struggled to get by, and Merida had no means to live, nowhere to seek the life she craved. It was on one of her daily walks through the woods, where she often escaped to dream of far-off lands, that she met the sorcerer. He was an old man with piercing eyes that seemed to see through her. He appeared as if conjured by the forest itself, standing in her path as he had been waiting for her. "You look troubled, child," he had said, his voice like the whisper of the wind through the trees. Startled, Merida stepped back. "Who are you?" "That is not important. What matters is what you desire." Her eyes gleamed with a strange light as he regarded her. "I can grant you three wishes, but beware. Each wish comes with a consequence. The price may not be what you expect." Merida hesitated. The stories she had heard always warned of such deals, yet the temptation was too great. How could she refuse the chance to have her dreams come true? 3 wishes? She repeated, unsure of whether to believe him. 3. He confirmed, lifting his hand. Magic shimmered between his fingers, a faint glow that Merida could feel more than see. When you make your wish, speak it out loud. The magic will do the rest. Merida thought of her family, of the daily struggles they faced, of her yearning to live and explore the world. Her mind raced with possibilities. She had so many desires, but she could only choose 3. Finally, curiosity and desperation won out. She accepted the magic. Now, Merida clenched her trembling hands. She had made her first wish almost immediately after accepting the magic, wealth for her family, so they would never have to struggle again. She had pictured coins overflowing from a chest, enough gold to buy comfort and security.
But when she had returned home, her house was gone, burned to the ground in a freak fire. The villagers said it had started with a spark from the hearth, but Merida knew better. The sorcerer warning echoed in her mind. Each wish comes with a price. She had fled in horror, knowing the fire was the price for her greed. She couldn't stay in the village any longer. The guilt gnawed at her, and she feared the magic she had unleashed. She had wanted to help her family, but instead, her witch had left them homeless. Her hands trembled again as she felt the lingering magic at her fingertips. The second wish had to be different. She needed to fix things, to undo the damage. But what could she wish for? She couldn't bring back the house, and even if she could, what other disaster might befall them? She took a deep breath, trying to calm herself. I wish for knowledge, she whispered, hoping that wisdom would guide her through the mess she had created. Magic surged through her, and she felt a sharp pain in her temples. Knowledge far beyond anything flooded her mind. She gasped, clutching her head as the torrent of information overwhelmed her. At first, it felt like a gift. She could see and understand things she had never known. But then, the curse of the wish revealed itself. She could see the suffering in the world, wars, famine, death. But she was just one girl, unable to change any of it. Merida screamed, overwhelmed by the weight of what she knew. This was worse than the fire. She had thought knowledge would be a blessing, but it was a curse. Her mind buzzed with the sorrows of the world, and she realized that some things were better left unknown. Hours passed, or maybe it was minutes. Time had lost all meaning. When she finally stood, she felt drained, empty. There was only one wish left. Merida stared at her hands, knowing this was her last chance. What would she wish for that wouldn't lead to ruin? Wealth had brought disaster. Knowledge had brought unbearable pain. She had been selfish in her desires, thinking only of herself and her family. Now, with the weight of the world's suffering in her mind, she knew her final wish had to be different. She whispered, "I wish for peace." The village seemed to hold its breath. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, a wave of calm washed over her. The noise in her mind quieted, the pain in her heart eased, and the weight of the world's suffering lifted. It wasn't that the problems of the world had disappeared, but somehow Merida felt at peace with herself, with the choices she had made, with the reality of life. The price, she realized, was her ambitions, her desires for wealth, knowledge, and excitement had been traded for something deeper, a sense of peace that came from within, not from the fulfillment of wishes. Her hands no longer tingled with magic. They felt light and free. Merida smiled. She had lost much, but in the end, she had gained something far more precious. The village was quiet as she walked back home. The magic now spent.
So, that's the end of the story. Now, let us talk about its moral value. The story revolves around Merida, a young girl granted 3 wishes by a mysterious sorcerer. However, each wish came with a price, and what Merida thought would bring her happiness led to unforeseen consequences.
Her first wish was for wealth, something many of us desire. She wished for comfort for her family, but instead, her house was destroyed, leaving them homeless. This shows us that greed and the pursuit of material wealth can lead to unintended disasters. Sometimes, what seems like a blessing can become a curse.
Her second wish was for knowledge, hoping to fix her earlier mistake, but the flood of information overwhelmed her, showing her the world's suffering without the power to change it. This teaches us that some knowledge is too much to bear. Wisdom is not just knowing facts, but understanding what is worth knowing and what is better left unknown.
Merida's final wish was for peace. After everything, she realized that peace comes not from external achievements, but from accepting ourselves and our reality. By letting go of her ambitions, she found a deeper sense of calm.
The story's moral is that while our desires may promise happiness, we must be mindful of their consequences. True treasures like peace, love, and wisdom cannot simply be wishes for. They are earned through our actions and choices. So, that's all from us. Thank you and see you next time. Bye!